Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. For those who are new here, let me fill you in. My name is Car, and on my channel you see me zigzagging across the globe exploring all different kinds of places. In this series I embark upon a 30-day road trip in the USA with my ride or die, my twin sister Cara, and baby Noah, whose main contribution to our vlog is cute sounds like this one. In this vlog, we continue our road trip, departing from the Grand Canyon and making our way to the next stop on our list, which are Sedona and Tucson. In this episode, I will embrace Sedona and its spiritual significance and do a psychic reading, and of course we'll tell you all about it. We also explore the town of Sedona and we check out the famous energy vortex that Sedona is known for. Then we head over to Tucson and visit the iconic Saguaro National Park and spot those famous cacti that actually look like giant middle fingers. So without further ado, let's go! Alrighty folks, we're in Sedona with the Sedonian. Anyways, the ride up to the town is beautiful, as in really gorgeous.
It's a little bit like Palm Springs in like
more redder. Yeah.
more redder. But I did like the palm trees. This is more like pine trees. I'm a palm tree kind of gal. Coconut, pina colada, that whole shebang.
Sedona sign. Woo! Founded in 1902.
Elevation 4,500 feet. Anyway, do you want to tell the people about the healing vortex in Sedona?
Well, I mean, apparently this place, like the location wise and you know what's going on with rock and minerals and all that jazz, this is a healing vortex. So people that come here, they've said that they really all of a sudden feel very great, like pains go away, you know, mental problems subside, and yeah, that's what they say. So, and there's a lot of like, there's a lot of psychic readings here, and
see it everywhere
with stones or anything related to health and like also
auras
mental health
and
and
psychic reading and
yeah.
any vortex.
So I think
stuff.
That's definitely one of the things that you should do when you're here is do psychic reading or healing of some sorts.
Yeah.
Hike, you know, barefoot, because you absorb via your feet.
Well, I wouldn't do it barefoot. There's still like
no, but you can walk around.
There.
You can walk around, like in the town maybe, if it's touching grass.
But anyways, now we're going to Tlaquepaque or something like that. And oh, what a cute statue! And it's a little art village. So let's check that out, and then we want to see the Holy Cross Church. We're almost there. You can just park here, Kurt, because this is it.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so it's kind of like a village within a village. It's got like little shops. This is Tlaquepaque Arts and Shopping Village, one of Sedona's most charming destinations. Designed to look like a traditional Mexican village, Tlaquepaque, which means the best of everything, is a great spot to visit. The village was founded in the 1970s by visionary artist Abe Miller, who aimed to create an artistic heaven that fosters creativity and community. And it's cute. It's all these little galleries and art stores, jewelry stores, little restaurants. A lot of Navajo inspired.
Yeah.
As you stroll along the cobblestone walkways, you'll be captivated by the Spanish colonial architecture, and art lovers will be in heaven here with numerous galleries spread around. But it's not just about the art. Tlaquepaque is also a shopping paradise. Explore some of the boutique shops offering unique clothing, accessories, and home decor items you won't find anywhere else. Or if you're feeling hungry, the village is home to several fantastic restaurants and cafes where you can savor everything from gourmet dishes to casual bites, often enjoyed in scenic outdoor seating areas. Like I mentioned before, Sedona is not only renowned for its breathtaking red rock landscapes, but also for its reputation as a spiritual haven. The town is dotted with numerous metaphysical shops and spiritual centers where visitors can explore tarot readings, energy healing, and aura photography, drawn by the belief in the area's unique energy vortexes that amplify spiritual and psychic experiences. Alright, so we're here for our psychic reading. And I think me and Gar are gonna do it together because you know, it's very expensive. But curious to see what they come up with. We just did the psychic reading, and well, no better place to do it than in Sedona because it's so much energy going on. So definitely that's a thing you should do when you're here. I'm a descendant of
you're a descendant of like Jesus Christ, and your spirit isn't that old, but you are a descendant of a very pure being. Kindness and compassion, and even in situations where where normal people wouldn't have them, which makes you a pure heart.
Yeah, she just kept saying creative, which was also creative. And then she started talking about you.
Masculine energy.
Yeah, masculine energy.
I am the dad of this
family. Which I thought was actually so funny and so true, because you know you have to have that masculine energy because you're a single mom.
Yeah.
Then the reading took a turn when she started saying stuff that was totally inaccurate regarding our father, and at this point we just felt scammed, lied to, and even pissed off.
How could you guess that my dad is small? Like, come on, look at us. We're Amazonians.
Yeah. No, that was also a turning point for me.
It was a turn, and I honestly, yeah, I didn't like it then anymore, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something very emotional and personal and serious, and then I just feel like lied to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess what I feel at the end of this psychic reading is that this woman is very good at reading a person.
Yeah.
And which is why I also think that she started with you, because you're more toegankelijk.
Accessible. I also felt exactly the same way you felt. I felt like you're not genuine right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been to a psychic reading. I've never been to anything like this. So I mean, I'll probably leave it at this. I won't do it again.
We used to never believe in this. We were always very skeptic about this stuff, and I'm still a bit on the fence, don't get me wrong, but I am much more spiritual than I ever was, and I do believe in a spiritual realm. Like I really do.
I do too. So she started saying stuff about our father, who passed away a year prior at the moment this was filmed, so that threw us a bit. I think I remain a skeptic at heart. I'm glad we tried it this one time, but I wasn't convinced by it, or maybe we just picked the wrong psychic. But I am curious to know what you think about psychics, so comment below. Let's go check out this church, shall we?
That is really cool.
It looks super weird.
Very. Doesn't even look like a church though. Well, this little godsend.
We're on the way to the church.
Yeah. So thank you.
See you next.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You saved us.
Awful hike. Cool. This church, the Chapel of the Holy Cross, seemed like the perfect spot to light a candle for our dad and say a little prayer, and it's quite a striking church. It was designed by Margaret Brunswick-Staude and completed in 1956, and this iconic chapel is built into the side of a 250-foot rock cliff, seamlessly blending in with the natural red rocky surroundings. The chapel offers breathtaking views of the surrounding landscape, including the towering Cathedral Rock, which is an energy vortex spot that we visited right after this. Below the church is also a shop where you can buy protective pendants and charms and other things. Well, we're walking to the car now. We just saw the church, the Holy Cross Church. Super nice. What a particular church. So different, and it's kind of built into the rock, and it's got this nice little gift shop below it. And they were singing, and man, this town is spiritual, emotional, and all that jazz. Like, we're going to the Vortex now. Last stop before we head over to Tucson. And yeah, see if that energy is actually a thing here. I'm curious to see. The Vortex will let us know, I guess. So Sedona has multiple vortexes which are said to enhance spiritual practices. People visit these sites to meditate, perform yoga, or simply to enjoy the tranquility and beauty of the surroundings. We decided to visit the Cathedral Rock Vortex, which is known for its strong feminine energy, promoting compassion, kindness, and nurturing energy. But I need to be fully honest here, right before arriving at the Vortex, Car and I had a fight. I also cried at the psychic reading, but then felt cheated and lied to afterwards when it was over. Noah was also having a bad day and crying a lot. And to make things worse, a guy flipped me off when I was driving around the town, so that fully enraged me. I just didn't feel that this was the best experience in this city for me. It's probably true that energy is all over the place, but maybe it just went in the wrong direction for me. We are here. I mean, yeah, another feat. We hiked Cathedral Rock in Sedona.
Absolutely.
This is one of the 4 vortexes in this area, which have, what do you call it again? Metaphysical energy or something I read online. I'm unclear as to what the reason is behind it. There's underwater waterways that come together here, so that makes this one extra special. This is the most popular one, or the strongest energetic vortex, if you will. And yeah, it's beautiful. I'm glad to have seen it. And now we're off. Bye.
Right, car?
Huh?
Where are we going today?
We're off to Tucson, Arizona, the land of cacti, as you can tell. And it's a beautiful sunset, actually. You know, driving during sunset's not the worst.
No, it's nice.
But then dark sucks, so it's happening soon. And I'm excited to arrive and see what Tucson has to offer. That was it for Sedona, and nighttime is upon us. We booked a stay at the Holiday Inn, nothing to write home about, so I will spare you that bit. But I have to say that after driving almost 3,000 miles in the States, the ever-changing scenery really pleasantly surprised me, and it truly was a joy to drive and just watch. Hey guys, you know who we've become. We're shaking salads. And it really works. It's brilliant.
It's the only way to stay healthy in America.
True that. Lovely. Look at that. Wow. Got one here on my lap. Me too. Here we are, day 2, up bright and early. We had our salad breakfast, and to be very honest, I did not feel that great in the States. At a certain point, my body was just rejecting anything but salad. I don't know what your experience was if you've had an extended stay in the States, but comment below on your experience food-wise. Anyways, here we are on our way to our first stop, which was the visitor center of the Saguaro National Park, to learn a bit about the Saguaro Cactus. Alright, so I'm walking in the visitor center of the Saguaro National Park in Tucson, and I'm learning a little bit about cacti, and especially this one, the Saguaro Cactus. Basically has those 2 arms sticking up on the side, right? So it looks a little bit like you're flipping someone off. And those arms is basically where they store the water. Didn't know that. But I mean, cacti are obviously super known for being able to survive extreme dry and warm temperatures and droughts. So, and it's really an amazing plant, actually. I mean, some of these cacti, like the giant ones over there, I don't know if it's in height or width or whatever, but some of these are like 175, 200 years old. It's quite incredible. They're old. Let's call them sir, a senior. All right, so remember when we were talking about the potential age of the huge cacti?
Yeah, okay, do you know?
I know, because I read it.
It's 100, right? Was that right?
200.
I told you.
I know. And then when they die, they leave a sort of stem,
and don't they go all wonky when they die? They're just like first.
No, they don't go wonky. They just sort of, they don't petrify. They become dry, and then they just fall, and they leave a sort of bark. It almost.
But when they're standing like this at first, and then they don't just go like.
Yeah, but that's a different story. That's a different story. Okay. I don't know what that story is, but. Our next stop is the San Xavier Church in downtown Tucson, and this church is such a beaut. And who am I, by the way? I never had this strong fascination with churches or stuff like that, and now that I'm 34, all of a sudden I'm like, let's go check out this church. Like, what is that? I just found out that you can do this to this car. Seriously, folks! Oh, this helps me so much! We have arrived, and look at how cute this little church is. This is a great example of Spanish colonial architecture in the United States. This church was built between 1783 and 1797 and was founded by Father Kino in his efforts to spread Christianity among the native populations in the region. This church is renowned for its stunning Baroque architecture, intricate artwork, and vibrant frescoes, and the outside of the exterior has earned a nickname, the White Dove of the Desert. The church is still an active parish today, providing religious services to the local community. And I've got to say, we've seen a lot of nice churches in the States during our road trip, but this one was definitely the nicest. And now that we've finished the spiritual and the cultural for the day, it was time to add on some nature and head over to the Saguaro National Park. The unthinkable has happened.
I'm finally driving, okay? Caroline shouted at me. And then my palms are sweaty, my knees are weak, arms are heavy.
There's vomit in your sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
I'm nervous. Put on the surface, I look calm and ready, you know.
Our last stop of the day, and in the nick of time too, is the Saguaro National Park, and we're going to do the scenic loop at sunset, and this takes you around 30 minutes and is well worth it. And we were in luck too and got free entrance into the park, otherwise it would be $25 per vehicle. And seriously, look how pretty this park is, and it's because of the beauty of this place that they receive around 1 million visitors per year. This park is situated in the Sonoran Desert and is famous for its very recognizable cactus, the Saguaro Cactus. And the Saguaro Cactus blooms in late spring, producing large white flowers that are actually the state flower of Arizona. Like I told you before, the cactus stores water in its fleshy stems and can hold up to 200 gallons of water, which is an incredible amount. And the growth rate of a cactus is actually very slow, often taking 10 years to reach 1 inch in height.
Alright, anything for the vlog, guys? I'm hanging out to get the cacti on footage. Just don't brake too hard, right? Ooh. I didn't want to brake too hard, but I also need to brake. All of my backs are nice. Hang on. Woohoo!
Holy moly, is it alive? Look at his tail, it's like pointy, guys.
Whoa!
That was it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed my content. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to help me along this YouTube journey so I can keep making vlogs for you. And stay tuned for the next episode. Ciao!